No, no. I don't want to do it. Just don't want to do it. No, don't. Sit with it. No. I don't want you to sit with it. I don't want to. But, well, even though you want to run, you need to stop. You need to be right where you are and let yourself feel the emotions. No, don't want to do it. Let them run through your body. Let yourself cry. No. Let yourself cry. Let yourself scream. Okay. Can I turn the music up in the car and scream? Yeah, I do that sometimes. Let yourself dance. Just let the feelings you're going through go through your head. Let them go through your heart. Let them go through your body and get out. You have to find a way to let yourself be and feel what is going on. Even when it's heavy and difficult, you need to do this. Those are the times I want to just run. No, don't want it. No, just, nope. We all have ways to cope. Some of them it's with food. I get a little snacky in the afternoons, but that's not because I'm like stressed for that reason. It's because I'm tired. So I try to find the right things to snack on at that point, but that's not here. So what do? What are your methods? Identify them, okay? So for me, I just want to run. I want to run. And yes, I will use my workouts to release the tension. But the thing is for me also, with my workouts, I have found ways, there's certain things I've done and I do them that actually help me to focus. And I'm able to feel what's going through and to sort through things while I'm doing certain workouts. For instance, planks, yes. But this is why sometimes when I'm working out and doing certain things and my brain is not 100% where it's at, it's like going through and sorting out this other stuff, that I will actually lose count. It's like, I don't know which number I was on. Well, most of the time that's not because I just like it, it's because my brain was on what I was sorting through and I was going through the motions for that. And that's what happens to me sometimes. So when you do, what do you do? What do you do when you don't want to do it? What do you do? What are your feelings? What are you grasping? What are you finding? You need to find out what this is. You need to identify with it. And the next time you catch yourself doing something because you don't want to feel what's going on, you need to stop. You need to sit there for a moment. No! Sit there for a moment and be with your feelings. Don't want to. You need to. Sometimes if you're going through something, I mean, it's always best to solve things before you go to bed, or you know what you're going to do, you're going to wake up and everybody's still going through them, right? But sometimes, just like before you go to bed, you sort through, let it run through your brain, and sort through and try to make a plan. Try to figure out what's going on. Try to figure out what you need to do to get through it. Pray for guidance, whatever it is that you're working on, right? And then as you're waking up, instead of just jumping out of that bed, come back to where you were, where you are. How do you feel now? Have you been able to work through any of this? Have you been able to get past any of these extra feelings and stuff? Or are they still there? Maybe you should just hit that snooze button, but don't go back to sleep. Sit there and be. Just be. Lay there and just be. Sort it. Let it go through your brain. Let it go through your heart. Let it go through your body. And you know what's perfect? If you're there, if you need to scream, grab the pillow and scream into it. Or cry. Just let yourself be and feel the emotions. Feel whatever you're going through and sort through it. Something that, as I've talked about before, I don't show that. That doesn't happen. But showers are great too. You know, you can just kind of cry in the shower, nobody knows. You know, if you're sorting through something, you've got to let yourself have the feelings. You've got to let yourself feel it so you can move past it. So stop kind of compressing it and putting it in a jar. That little jar screaming at you. No, sometimes you have to open the jar and just let it go. Let it go through you and everything and feel everything that's going on. So you even though you don't want to, you want to push aside your feelings. To move through whatever you're facing, you need to just be there. Just sit there, just lay there, just be with your feelings and your emotions. And before you can move past things to continue to grow, you've got to do this, okay? So that was something, actually, it was kind of like a motivational thing I had this morning, and then I just kind of went off of it on it, because it really is something that I struggle with. I am not one to let myself, definitely not show. No, I don't want to do it. No, just kind of push it. No, can't push it. You got to let it go through you. You've got to embrace it, and whatever it is, then you just have to be sometimes. Just be. Okay? This morning was combat cardio. That is actually a really good one for when you're going through something for me. Combat cardio with lots of punches and kicks and everything on that. I had fun with it. And then I did chin-ups. For the chin-ups today, I went and decided, okay, instead of doing how many can we do in 5 minutes, I said, how long will it take to do 30 chin-ups? And I didn't rush through them, but how long would it take? And it took roughly 3 minutes, 55 seconds with my pauses and stuff in there. So to get through the chin-ups. And then it was combo moves for the chest and the triceps today. Whew! I just used 2 weights. Yeah. I did 25 pounds for the chest press and the tricep press, and then 8 pounds, which I had to do my bent arms for these because that right there is where it gets the shoulder that's flared up. So I did bent arm for the chest expansions with a combo move of tricep kickbacks with those. Got those in there. And then did narrow and wide push-ups. So just kind of went through that 3 times through. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And then I went and did the side obliques. And I almost forgot to modify the video. I don't know if somebody saw it or not, but okay, I don't do bugs. And there was a bug that crawled across my floor right when I was about to start the video. And so I had to grab a boot and smash it. And I forgot to trim it off, but I went back and did it. So yeah, you guys just heard about that. It was gross. I don't do, no, keep the house clean so you don't have them. But it was one that came in from outside. It was just nasty. I can do spiders. I'm fine with spiders and I'm fine with snakes. But nope, don't do anything that flies in my face. Just don't do it. No. So yeah. Okay, so I did my side obliques after having been disturbed from that. And then the squats today were curtsy squats. They were come behind and squat down and up. So out in those. I ran out of time for my stretch though. So I will be sitting there and definitely trying to get some stretches in while I'm working today. Try to remember to move a little bit more because I'm going to be feeling it. And then maybe tomorrow I can hopefully get it in. If not, Saturday I will definitely get a longer stretch in. But what are we looking at today? Look at what you do. Find what you do to avoid your emotions. Identify it. And now next time you catch yourself doing it, stop and just be. Let your emotions go through you so that you can let them go. You can become stronger and you can be there for others more.